everyone. This video is to provide some clarity and distinction between the levels of yoga for arthritis training. The level 1 training is intended for yoga professionals, yoga teachers, and yoga therapists who are teaching general classes to the public and are seeing arthritis in their classes. Because arthritis is incredibly prevalent, anyone who teaches yoga is teaching to students with arthritis, whether you know it or not. Arthritis can strike at any age, at any physical ability, at any size. So I really think that this training is relevant and important for anyone who is offering yoga, whether the intention of that is for health and well-being or for therapeutic purposes. That training goes through all of the koshas from the physical body to the more subtle bodies and explores the way that arthritis affects every layer of being and the strategies in yoga to help address those challenges. It also focuses on how to make your teaching and your classes and your therapeutic offerings accessible, appropriate, and safe, relevant, meaningful for the people with arthritis who are coming to you. Far too often, I've heard stories of people with arthritis going into a class where they felt excluded, where they felt less than, where they didn't know what to do for their bodies and didn't feel like they belonged. So the level 1 training really addresses that on a fundamental level. And I feel comfortable and confident that a student going into a class with someone who has done our level 1 training would not have that experience. For those who are interested in going further with the material, our second level is the mentored practicum. And the mentored practicum gives the yoga professional an opportunity to really investigate their own work, whether that's one-on-one or with groups, and look at some of their strengths and some of the opportunities for growth. So it's very individual, and it's very much tailored to the needs and priorities and the place that the individual is professionally and clinically. That mentored practicum is a requirement for moving on to our last level, which is very much focused on one-on-one work. And I think that level 2, or now it's being called level 3, is appropriate for anyone who's working in clinical settings, in hospitals, in integrative care facilities, in senior centers, anyone who's billing themselves as an expert or a professional who focuses in this area of arthritis, of rheumatic diseases, of chronic pain. Anyone who wants to work in that space really should be doing our final level of training, which the people who come to that training really bring the experience that they've had since the level 1 training to the table. They learn from each other. Each student presents new material in an area of independent study. There's more focus on appropriate intake and treatment plan, specifically to arthritis and rheumatic conditions and chronic pain. And that also provides the certification from Yoga for Arthritis, which we think really deems you as more of an expert. It sets you apart in this area of specialty. To remain certified with Yoga for Arthritis requires a recertification every 3 years. We require that because the science changes, we change, students change, and it's important to keep our skills fresh and relevant as those changes occur. And so the recertification process is also very individual. There is a menu of options for the experiences that you can choose to further your learning every 3 years in order to recertify. If you have any questions about any of the levels of our training or would like to discuss any of this further, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We look forward to seeing you at one of them soon.